welcome or welcome back to my episode of Sarcasm and Spice. So at first, whenever the coronavirus emerged, I was so chill about it because I was like, it's just like the flu. I just assumed that it was another version of the flu, basically. But then we had to go into quarantine, and at first I thought people were overreacting, but then I realized how dire the situation actually was and what was going on in the world around us and how many people had been affected by it. And I was like, oh no. So now we're in quarantine, and we have to do online school too. To be honest, online school, well, I find it necessary, and sometimes it can be stressful, but not really, because I usually try to get all my work done on Monday, so I don't have to do anything at the end of the week. Because honestly, I do not like to procrastinate. Procrastinating just stresses me out. And I bet Zoom is making a boatload of money from all this. All those FaceTime and video call companies, they're rolling in the money. Oh yeah, and Netflix too, because everyone's binge watching shows. And also overall, there's just been a lot of stressful things going on in the world. Major public figures telling you to drink Lysol. Yikes. And then there's people that are protesting that they need to go outside. What? But really, in reality, nothing has changed in the state of the virus. I mean, there have been a few developments, like, I think there was a llama that had antibodies to the virus, so that's good. But then people are protesting. That just really seems like, why are you protesting to go out? It just doesn't make sense to me. And then there's murder hornets. I can't even deal with the regular hornets. I can't even deal with the regular wasps. How are there going to be murder hornets now? And influencers, oh my gosh. Whenever I respect the fact that influencers, they put like donation stuff on their platform to all the people that they can reach and how they use their platform for good. But then at the same time, whenever someone with $1 million tells you to donate, it's like, have you donated yourself? Have you donated any money toward the cause that you're speaking about? You know, it just makes me wonder. And then there's another celebrity. I think, Ellen. You should go watch the clip if you haven't. She said that being in quarantine was like being in prison. In prison in a multi-million-dollar mansion? Yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. Also, I've been noticing there's this message about, at first it was all about staying productive during quarantine. And then now it's like, take it slow. Take some time for your mental health. Rest and recuperate. Hashtag alone together. And I've been seeing all these positivity ad campaigns on the TV. And I guess I'm a little bit in between the both of them. Both of the messages. The overall messages, too. And I'm glad I have a family to be quarantined with, because if I was alone during quarantine, I might be going even more crazy. Although it can get a little bit stir crazy whenever you're just with your family all this time. Although it is good that you get to spend more time with your family, though. Because usually most of my day is taken up with school, being at school, and they're at work. But now we spend time at home. But at the same time, it's kind of lonely because you don't get to see your friends. Well, at least I don't. And I saw this one tweet. It said, my teachers are hitting me up more than my friends. And I was like, dang, because I felt that, honestly. I get those 20 Google Classroom emails at the beginning of the week. I have a weekly advisory homeroom check email, and then weekly Zoom meetings. And then, to be honest, I haven't really texted my friends or called them that often during quarantine, except for some group projects. I maybe texted them like once. So it can be lonely during quarantine. So I guess I'm not really taking that stay connected and alone together message to heart. But I found that having a routine really helps me. I usually wake up around 8 o'clock and do stuff, and it just helps me stay in the right mindset. I would also like to work out in the morning. I used to do that, but then I started slacking off, and now I can't get back into that routine. So I might have to retrain myself to do that. And then there's just so much uncertainty during quarantine. Like, what's gonna happen next? I mean, this is literally history in the making. We do not know what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen whenever it's back to school season? What are we gonna do? Would the desks just be 6 feet apart where they have a limited number of students going to school? Or would there be a set of students that go to school on one day and another group of students that go to school on this other day? And you have to do half of your work online? Or would it just be completely online? I have no idea. But hopefully something changes. Although some states are loosening up restrictions, even though nothing has really changed regarding the state of the virus. And I'm just kind of confused about that, because many of the states that loosened up restrictions and allowed people to go to the beach and open their malls and all that, they have had an increase in the death rate. So I'm not so sure about that. But hopefully that llama with the antibodies can save us all. And also shout out to all my essential workers, because now we really see, during this time, you can really see which jobs could actually have been done at home and which jobs, you truly need, and you stop just taking all these jobs and people that work for granted. You know what I mean? You just really start to learn. And this can be a time of growth and learning. Also, I was just imagining that some kid in 2050, 2070 is probably going to fail a test over this quarantine, over coronavirus. And we're literally living through this time. History in the making. But there's so much uncertainty in this day and age. Also, I remember at the beginning of coronavirus, whenever it first emerged, we were all joking about it. I saw these memes online about me attending my online Zoom graduation, me having a graduation via Sims. But now that's whoa, wait, this could actually be for real. We might actually have a drive-by graduation. In fact, we probably are. Oh my gosh, I'm yelling. But I think that's all I'd like to talk about today. So, that's it. Also, make sure to stay 6 feet apart, stay safe, don't do anything stupid. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, and make sure to tune in next time.